today I have for you another video of modded Superflat, and there goes my phone like always. So today's episode, I'm going to just kind of go over what I have done already. As you can see, there is a lot going on that I did not have in the first episode. So I've been playing a lot off camera. And I wanted to record in those times, but I just wasn't able to, but I still wanted to play. So I just got a couple of little things done off camera, and I wish I would have recorded them, but I didn't. So what we have here, I have bred most of them, and they're starting to accumulate, which brings us to what this episode is about. But before we do that, I am going to show you what I've got going on here. So over here is the greenhouse. Now the greenhouse obviously isn't done. I still have like the roof to do and just a lot of other stuff that I want to do for it, because I want to take these and kind of have them hang from the ceiling instead of being there, so that I can have more room for the crops. But for right now, that's how they are. And I went around and I tried to find every single crop that I could make that was food-wise. So like from Pam's Harvest Craft, along with the Minecraft normal crops. So like wheat, carrots, pumpkins, melons, potatoes. I have not gotten melons yet, but I have pretty much everything except for beetroot and cactus. I think those are the ones that I need, right? Beetroot, melon, and cactus. So those are the ones that I still need, but we have everything else pretty much, sorted out in here, and it's a 5x5 thing for each one, which is why this is so long. So if you could see up on the map, I mean, it's pretty cool, but we have almost everything here, and I've gotten quite a bit of stuff just by, harvesting them and waiting for them to grow and everything. So we're pretty good on food for now. So what I need to do, I also want to show you the outside here. So I got a whole bunch of like clay and red dye and like lapis and stuff to put in here so I can make all these little decorations, because I want this world to be full of just like decoration things, like not just the normal, like, so I have a dog house here and like a swing and all of that. And I also have all of this. So all of these, like the fridge, the cabinets, and all of this was all from DecoCraft. Even this door was DecoCraft. Like, and like these stools and this table here is all DecoCraft. And I started planting some Infirmium, so we can get into magical crops here soon, but not in this episode. In this episode, however, I wanted to work on an animal farm, because I have the crops here and I'm working on just kind of getting an area for a tree farm. And let me tell you, there are a lot of trees that I need to get. Right now I only have 2. I was able to make the apple one just from, getting trees down. But one of the reasons why I have sugarcane in here as well, obviously it's a crop, but also that's one of the reasons why I had the villager in here, is because I can trade with him to get emeralds so that I can get all the different trees that I can get. But for the market, all the trees, oh, you can get bees and name tags and everything in here. That's kind of cool. Oh, I can also get, okay, that's pretty cool. So I can get like animals and stuff. But as you can see, saplings like this are 3 emeralds, and I only get 1 emerald per like 28 pieces of paper for this villager. So like I have a long way to go before I'll have all of the trees, but I have written them all down that I need, and I've got those 2. And then I also have written down all of like the magical crops, but it's not necessarily magical crops, it's mystical agriculture, I think is what it's called. Mystical agriculture that has, oh, excuse me, that has these, all these essences here. So that's what I am doing over there. Now, for this episode, again, like I said, I wanted to do the animal farm. So I need to figure out what I want to make it out of. I have pretty much almost everything made out of wood, so I think I want to go for stone. But let me smelt some of it. I actually went mining too and got a whole bunch of it. So we're going to smelt all that. I also went to the Nether. I did a lot of stuff off camera. So all of these are all made of manulin. I think that's how you say it. So because I went to the Nether and got cobalt and all of that stuff. Like I said, I did a lot of stuff off camera, and this is only episode 2. But for this episode, we are just going to work on an animal farm. Anyway, so we're going to let that smelt here. And once we get that smelted, I actually do have a chisel as well. And we're going to see what kind of barn we can make out of that, as well as marble. Marble's pretty cool to use. I don't know if I want to use the pillars, but we'll figure out what we can use with it. Because I'm thinking that we can use like something like this for like the pathways in it. Because like if we put these together, they kind of look all right. Maybe not. Maybe not. But we'll figure that out. So I'm gonna let all this stuff smelt and everything, and grab the materials that I need to make it, and we will get onto that. All right, so I went ahead and got some materials. I wanted to use spruce wood, so I'm planting some of those trees right now. And I started on just kind of like a base idea of how I want the barn to be, because I don't know exactly what kind of creatures are in this mod. So far I've only seen just regular vanilla mobs, and so I'm just gonna accommodate for that. So what I've done, I need to go get my scoop to get this out of there, but so what I've done is I've just kind of like laid out how it's going to be. So what we have here, so let me actually go ahead and get some fences, because we need some of that. I also think I have I also think that I have some like gravel and stuff like that, because that's what we're going to make the floor of it out of. So let me go ahead and grab these. And right now I actually am playing it on peaceful because I don't have enough armor to actually want to do this. And every time I go to sleep, there's too many nearby. So that's what we're doing. All right. So what I want to do, you heard me, phone. Anyways, what I want to do is this. So we're going to have it like this, and then there's going to be an entrance here. And I also went and got some clay and some dye, and we're going to have it just like this for the sides. So let's do that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then we'll just continue on like this, just until I can get more wood, like that, and one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And then we got 5 and then 1. So now that we have this, we actually have a pen. So I'm going to make the outlines of them, the stone slabs here. So let's grab dirt like that, and here like that. And these bees are not liking me. What kind do we have it? Excuse me. Whatever. Anyways. So I think in here we can go ahead and start putting some of them in. But I want this, like the windows, to be fences. And this might change as well. But I'm not quite sure exactly how I want it to be yet. So for the time being, it's going to be like this. And I need to make more fences. So we'll grab this like that, and we will fill this in. And right now it's kind of like matching the theme of what I have. This building here I might tear down and kind of angle it a different way, because it's kind of like in a weird angle for everything. So I'm going to do that. So now we have one pen done, and I think in here we're going to do chickens. So what I need to do is grab seeds. So let me go ahead and grab some seeds here. I should have some somewhere. Maybe in one of these chests. I know I definitely have a bunch of wheat that I could use, but I need seeds. There we go. And we're going to grab chickens. Come to me, flock. Come here. This way, this way. This way. In here. In here you go. So that we have a bunch of them. Alright. Fantastic. Alright, so now we have those. Hello. Excuse me. Did not say you could do that. Fine, you can leave, but you can't. Alright, so we have the chickens in there now. And the next one is probably going to be the cows. So let's go ahead and do this here. There we go. We're gonna do that. Make sure this is fenced off. And put the fences down and go and make more fences because we need to. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and collect some more materials and finish off at least getting the animals in, and then we'll kind of like work on the roof and like a little bit more of the design. Alright, so I have finished, building some of this barn here, and I've got this one has a hat on. I've gotten most of these animals in here, so I've got one for sheep, one for chickens, one for cows, and then over here is going to be one for pigs when I am able to get them. And I should be able to, like, once I get 3 emeralds, I should be able to get a pig spawn egg from here. So if I go back here, woof, yeah, pig is 6 actually. I need 6. So I have to keep, just getting like the sugar cane and stuff. I've got 18 of it right now. So I can probably make enough to be able to trade at least one more time with the villager. So let's go ahead and do, oh wait, I can't. Really? Really? Okay, well, I need to go and find another villager and just keep trading with them and all of that. But that will be it for this episode. In the next episode, this will probably be done, and I kind of want to build a separate house / building for the smeltery. So maybe we'll do that on the next episode. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment down below any other thing that you want me to do. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification button so that you can be notified of when I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!